of a new government and the Constitution. Again, we'll talk about the America at the late 1800s when the colonies gained the independence from the Great Britain and they were starting to create their own country, their own nation. And this is what we are going to talk about today. After the 13 colonies gained their independence from the Great Britain, the founding fathers wrote the Articles of Confederation in order to create a new government. At that point, those colonies became independent states. And under the article, most powers would belong to each colony, and just a few powers would belong to the central or federal government. However, the founding fathers understood that this system didn't work well because each colony would operate independently from each other. In 1787, state representatives met in Philadelphia in order to change the articles. That meeting was called Constitutional Convention. At that meeting, large states wanted more representation in the Congress, whereas smaller states were asking for the equal representation. And the leaders decided to write the Constitution to create a more balanced federal government. And here it's basically, you can see the picture of the scene where the Constitution was signed. During that meeting, still some of the states wouldn't agree to sign the Constitution, and therefore the three leaders, James Madison, John Jay, and Alexander Hamilton, wrote the Federalist Papers that explained why it is so important to sign the Constitution. And therefore, eventually, all the 13 states agreed to sign the Constitution, and it became the official document. The Constitution is the supreme law of the land. And this means that all the laws that are created in the United States of America must follow the Constitution. It also defines the three branches of the government, and these branches are the executive, legislative, and judicial. It also explains the basic rights of the people that live in the United States. The first three words of the Constitution are "we the people," and that means that the king doesn't rule over the people anymore. It's the people that govern over themselves. The Constitution was written in 1787, and the founding fathers believed that the Constitution should be a living document. In other words, it could be changed or amended at any time. Changes to the Constitution are called amendments. And up to date, there are 27 amendments. The founding fathers wanted citizens to be able to choose their own representatives in order to make laws. And one important idea in the United States is called the rule of law. And that means that no one is above the law and everyone must follow the law. And finally, we have our civics test questions. The first one is, what happened at the Constitutional Convention? And the answer is, the Constitution was written by the founding fathers. Question number 2, when was the Constitution written? And the answer, in 1787. The next question, the Federalist Papers supported the passage of the US Constitution. Name one of the writers. And here we have a choice of 3. It could be either James Madison, Alexander Hamilton, or John Jay. Question number 4, what is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? And the answer is the US diplomat. Question number 5. What is the supreme law of the land? And the answer is the Constitution. The next question. What does the Constitution do? And again, you have a choice of 3 answers. You could name all of them. Sets up the government, defines the government, and protects basic rights of Americans. Question number 7. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? And these words are we the people. The next one, what is an amendment? And as we learned, it's a change to the Constitution or an addition to the Constitution. How many amendments does the Constitution have? And the answer is 27. And the last one for today, what is the rule of law? And the answer is everyone must follow the law, leaders must obey the law, government must obey the law, and no one is above the law. This is the end of our lesson. Again, thank you so much for being with us. As usually, stay tuned and look forward for more videos from Highlands Community Charter and Technical Schools. Goodbye.